Today I'm talking about Gaylord versus the Board of Education, Unified District 218, Morton County. Insubordination can be a single incident of willful or intentional disobedience. It's April 1987, and the board has voted to renew Gaylord's teaching contract for the following year, but he has decided to explore employment in other places. He has a job interview scheduled May 21st, 1987 at Bovina School District. This interview falls during the last week of the school year, and his school board has created the policy that teachers cannot miss days the first or the last week of school. So Gaylord places his personal leave request to the principal, and it is denied. He then places a leave request to the superintendent, and it is denied. The day comes of the interview, and Gaylord's wife calls the principal to let him know that Gaylord is ill and will not be at work. During this day, the principal receives a call from Bovina High School's principal, and he is asking for a recommendation for Gaylord. From the conversation, it becomes clear that Gaylord had been in Bovina that morning. The following day, Gaylord turns in a sick leave form with an attached physician's note. The superintendent calls Gaylord to the office, tells him he knows about the interview, collects his keys, and tells him to leave school property. Gaylord later learns that the school plans to terminate his contract. The reasons for his termination are insubordination, failure to follow board policy, and abusive treatment of students. The only issue considered for review in court was the charge of insubordination. Insubordination is disobedience to authority, refusal to obey a superior officer, or disregard to the lawful and reasonable instructions of the employer. Some courts have found insubordination in a single incident, where other courts have concluded that it can only occur when there is persistent or constant disregard. In the Ware versus Morgan City case, the court stated that if the school board found the event of disobedience was sufficiently serious or aggravated, as per community standards, that it could warrant insubordination and then dismissal would be permissible. In this case, Gaylord made two different attempts, one with the principal and the other with the superintendent, to take a personal day during time that was prohibited as per the board's policies. After the two failed attempts, Gaylord had his wife call in a sick day for him. He drove to the interview and later attempted to turn in sick leave forms with the physician's note. There is substantial evidence of Gaylord's insubordination which warrants his dismissal.